Wow, wow, wow. Any more super high quality? Look at that. Look at that. All of this. Look at all this. Look at that. You could see that that's good. It's freaking everywhere. Wow. All right, that one's like a brown rhyolite. That is also super high quality. Stuff everywhere, rocks everywhere. This is awesome. Sounds good. Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. It does ring. Yeah, look at that. Wow.
Is that
See the speckles?
Rhyolite or is that shirt?
See the speckles? That's how you can tell it's Rhyolite. Well, I think everybody knows that I only really nap New England stuff, but maybe I should say that every so often. Nice. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is nap this stuff on an atlatl dart, let it dry, and test the atlatl. Wish I could hunt something right now. Only thing in season is groundhog and maybe coyote. Look at this. Wow.
What? Oh my God.
See you later, dear. So we got an awesome campsite here. It's early in the morning. Table. Tent is all set up. Lake is right here. I could walk down, go fishing if I want to. You can see the water right there. Like that. A few neighbors, but it's a holiday weekend, so mini sledge there to test rocks. Leah is getting the sleeping bags, and I think this is gonna be a good time in Maine. She got her bug net on. Black flies, guys. I had a good friend of mine warn me about the black flies. I came prepared. Okay, check back in soon. Look at that. So, I am finding Rhyolite. Pretty high quality on logging roads. It's kind of all over the place. And there's some really high quality and some really low quality. And I'm gonna try as much as I can. There are some laws here about collecting rock. Can't do it in state parks. So I'm looking at places that you can do it. Middle of nowhere logging roads. Yeah, it's kind of all over the place. This stuff is the low quality that I've been finding pretty much everywhere. But the really good stuff, I'll show you what that looks like. Right here, here, this lighter colored stuff. Let me see if I can find a hammerstone to test it. So I just knocked the corner off, and you can see there, extremely high quality. Look at that. Maybe there's bigger chunks. That looks not so great. All right, I'll drive around some more and look. I'm seeing a lot of the low quality stuff here. Low quality, low quality. All right, driving around some more.
Had wings.
So the mountains here, I'm gonna zoom in, are made of rhyolite. So it's like everywhere. And you could really be you could really be super responsible about your rock collections by doing it like this way. And you know, even talking to a ranger, or stop in at a ranger station and ask. That's honestly probably your best bet. If you're out in like extreme wilderness like this, just ask. Found a big chunk. Sounds good. Yeah, that's the good stuff.
Oh, nice.
Look at that.
Wow.
See the little speckles that I was telling you about?
Huh.
And this is a big chunk just laying on the side of the road. Is there any more? I'm gonna look.
Wow.
Bunch of trucks just came down, dusting me out here. So I'm seeing just little tiny pieces left. Pieces that are kind of too small for me to bother with. That might be another big chunk right down there, right at the tip of the hammer there. I'll give it a look. It's more speckled. test it. Give me a sec. All right, that definitely is Rhyolite, but it's really low quality. I see those speckles in there? Right in there, where I took the flake off. So I'm not gonna bother with that. All right. Just give it one more quick look. I see a bunch, man. There's like a lot. Right there by my foot. Right there. It's everywhere. It's every other rock. Ooh, big wasp. Whoa. Big bug. Oh, here's something. I don't quite know what this is. Let's give it a quick test. Split it. That is a limestone. No good, no good. Alright, so I did find a couple really good pieces so far. It's not as much as I would like, honestly. Alright, keep looking. Some red stuff too. Checking the red stuff. I'm gonna stop right here. This is awesome. I'm sorry, I'm so ADD right now with everything going on. This is really pretty. And I think there's another chunk of Rhyolite right there. I'll check it out in a minute. All right. So there's a bunch around. I'm getting bit to high heck here. It all looks kind of different. This looks like that good high quality stuff. This looks a little lower quality. And then I got a kind of unknown here. I'm gonna test this real quick. Okay, so I knocked that flake off, and that is high quality. So this is weathering like a white. Cool. Okay, one more piece to test. Testing this. Give me a sec. All right, that one's like a brown Rhyolite. That is also super high quality. So jackpot here. You can see the black flies. They're swarming. All right, let me get out of here. That's my haul for this spot. High quality, high quality, high quality, high quality. Good stuff. Mountain right there. Stuff everywhere, rocks everywhere. This is awesome. All right, I'm out. Sorry, I'm kind of talking fast here. I'm getting attacked, and it's really, they really hurt. Like, they hurt a lot when they bite. Look at all of this. Look at all this. Look at that. You could see that that's good. It's freaking everywhere. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Any more super high quality? Look at that. Look at that. Man, if it wasn't for these flies, I would just stick around a little bit longer. There's another piece, big chunk. Big white chunk, I don't know what that is. Totally black looking. Some kind of black flint. What in the heck? You know what? I'm not even gonna mess with that. There's all kinds of stuff on these forest roads. Wow. Here's more high quality. This is the gray. Flakes of it everywhere. It's all scattered in here, little cobbles, all the black and gray. There's another high quality. Look at this. No, maybe not as high quality as I thought. let's just test it real quick. Not as high quality as I thought. This one is, though. You can see the flake right there. I have to show Miss Leah. Alright, so what happened is my car is not handling these roads very well. The further you head in, the worse it gets. And I thought I was gonna rip off the bottom of my car a few times. So I have found a ton of Rhyolite here. It is insanely high quality. I did not know that it could be that high quality. Leah was saying, well, actually I'll let her say it.
I was just really surprised that the Rhyolite is as glossy and chart-like as it is. After going to New Hampshire and looking for Rhyolite there and seeing that meta Rhyolite, I just had the impression that Rhyolite is really bad, really bad material. But Maine is showing me another side of Rhyolite.
Yeah, this is like, oh man, I don't know, I'm pretty sure I'm seeing chert too. Black chert looks like on the side of the roads, but there's just too much going on. I'm really overheated. We're trying to find a campsite and there like is none. There's a few, but you have to register in advance. And all the free sites I can't get to with this car.
Or they're full.
Or they're entirely full.
Yeah. Which is surprising. We're like literally 15 miles down this dirt road and the campsite's packed. It is a holiday weekend.
Yeah, holiday weekend. So what I am going to do is I took some samples of the Rhyolite, the pieces that I napped a little bit, and I'm going to make a spear point from the Rhyolite, and I'll do a full napping video, but in this video it's going to be sped up and clipped so that you could just see the process. Bam, 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 spear point. Then I'm going to haft it to an atlatl dart and let it dry, and then I'm going to test it and see how effective this Rhyolite is. My guess is it's going to demolish whatever it hits.
Oh, I will say one thing. Out of all of the chart and materials that we have found, this is absolutely some of the sharpest I've ever come across. Like we've ever come across, period.
Say that again.
It's so sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to every other material that we've found. When you flake this off, it is razor sharp.
Yep.
I mean, the other stuff like Norman Skill and some of the Snake Hill and Onondaga, definitely sharp. But this is a different caliber.
And it's just laying here.
I'm very curious about its durability.
Yeah, I'm curious about the durability too. When I hit it, it flaked real easy.
Is it brittle?
No, it took a few tough hits with a hammerstone. With the hammer, with the steel hammer, it just flew across the whole piece. That really shocked me. I was like, oh, like I was expecting like the same thing, like a meta Rhyolite, but no comparison. This is not like that. This is good material. Even it's better than the North Carolina stuff. The North Carolina stuff is really, really rough.
Yeah.
The green and the black, the pieces I tested at least. Bunch of plans. Got a campsite for 2 nights. Cool. Lots of people about. Now, see if I could quietly nap. smells nice. The campfires. Everybody has one going. It smells wonderful. Alright. Just getting a nighttime walk in here. I'll check back in soon. This is cool. Laying asleep. She was up for like 28 hours, something like that. And I was up for probably around 20. Not tired yet, I got the fire going. Watching the sunset on the water there. Pretty awesome. Pretty quiet campground too, it's not too bad. Just some jet skis every now and then. But it's not too loud. Might sound louder on camera than it actually sounds. Alright, I have not done that in a while. We found rocks big enough for me to get tired carrying them. Awesome. I have to find heavy rocks more often. I'm out of shape. Okay, I'll be back. Alright, so I did not record lugging that big rock out of the road, but I took some flakes off. And it looks like high-grade rhyolite again. I got my butt kicked carrying this thing. This is all rhyolite. A lot of it. Some of it doesn't look so good, some of it looks better. But I'm finding the rare gem here every couple miles that I'm just grabbing. This looks like a rhyolite. See that? It's not good though. Okay. Just taking a break after that last big one. Mosquitoes are bad today. It's like lightly raining. So these roads, these Maine logging roads are good, and if you go on the offshoots, not so good. So had a bit of a problem yesterday with my car vibrating hard in reverse. My car was doing some weird stuff. Alright, I'm hopping back in. So far I'm finding some rough stuff, some good stuff, some really good stuff. Big piece. Look at that. That's pretty heavy, pretty hefty. I got this, and that's actually New York rock right there. I just got that a few days ago. But this piece here, holy crap. And I'm finding this stuff in spots like this on the side of the road. But in those ditches, I'm finding good freaking rhyolite, like really good. It's just every few miles, there's like one. All right, heading out. Woo! All right, so what I'm gonna do is nap this stuff into a point in the video probably sped up version, and I'm going to put it on an atlatl dart, let it dry, and test the atlatl with it. Wish I could hunt something right now. Only thing in season is groundhog and maybe coyote. But we'll see. This stuff is excellent.
Ew.
I just took this flake off this spall. Got 3 pieces to work with for now. Leah is making a fire. Rhyolite. Got a tarp down. Flakes are flying halfway. Stuff is pretty nice. Pretty happy with it. Yeah, that works. Yeah, flakes just like a tucked shirt. Really curious about how sharp the stuff gets, because those flakes are insanely sharp. Come in at an angle like that. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And we will test this now. Be back in a bit. I'm going to put it on the atlatl. Alright, so I pounded some sinew. Sinew is really hard to work with sometimes. Just need a spot to grab and peel. Got it all cut up with my Jasper knife. I made the knife, my buddy sent me the material. Be right back. Alright, got the sinew soaking. Cut my fingers accordingly with the sinew, not with the knife. And we're gonna have to point right to the atlatl dart. So I got some pine pitch. I'm gonna put it in the notch and melt it. And now I'm gonna wrap it in small sinew strands. I'm gonna peel about halfway like that. I'm going to start above the wood actually on this piece and wrap like this. Throw. Got that all nice and wrapped. I'm going to let it dry. So I am actually going to make a bigger fire once she's done cooking. I'm going to sit there and just enjoy the night. And I get to hear that all night long. Freaking beautiful. Just listen for a minute. Sun's already going down. Man, what a crazy trip. Vermont, New Hampshire, then this. I need to be a little deeper into the wilderness though. Future goal. Next video series, middle of nowhere. Deep in the woods campsite. I don't know. It's good enough for me for now, though.
The spear point looks good.
She said the spear point looks good. Look at that. Look at that. Just cut it open that way. Wow, that's like crazy vacuumed. Crap. It's sticking. It smells good. It smells smoked. There you go. Try with the skin. Oh, the skin popped off. What do you think?
It's pretty good.
I'm gonna try. That is pretty good. It's not as good as...
Whatever that other one was.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Here's your half.
That's very good. But that one from Pennsylvania still beats. Should put that in the description too. In the product list. And one from Pennsylvania was like, I don't know, it was from another world. It was so good. But that's pretty good too. Nom, nom, nom.
Shrubbery.
Ew. It doesn't look the most appetizing. Oh, yum, yum, yum.
You got a fire going. How you feel?
Tired.
I threw some magic flame stuff in there, but it's supposed to change colors, but I don't really see it yet.
Back in the back.
I see in the back corner. So I just drank lake water by accident. In that bottle right there. We left it on the stump for water to put the fires out with. And I was in a rush to take my thyroid medication. And I took a big swig. And I was like, why does this taste weird? It's like, tastes like moose and loon. And I spit it all out. Got some mouthwash, rinsed real quick. I didn't swallow anything, so I shouldn't get giardia or anything like that. But it was pretty funny. Moose water, bear water, loon water. Doesn't taste too different from tap water. Okay, that's all I wanted to say for now. It's a nice night out. We got the lantern up in the tree. It's raining a little bit. Okay, I'm out for now.
watch your phone's time, matches kids. Enjoy your time on Kineo. We hope you come back to see us soon. Good day, folks. Welcome.
Found the plant. That's the plant. It's Rhyolite. Wood frog.
It is all it. Wow, that's crazy. It is all Rhyolite. That is wild. Yeah.
You can see.
Yep.
Right there, fresh break.
I see it.
Up there, fresh break. Maybe camp up there. Listen to the rock.
What does the rock say?
Low on battery. About halfway there. It's tough. This one's tougher than the last one. It's mud. other side. Whew. Look at that.
Is that big island out there?
Yep.
We're camping like that. Straight around there.
Yep. Yep. There's a river out over there. Crazy. Bottom of the mountain. My feet are wet with mud. They said it's been raining for like 20 days, so that probably made it 2 times as hard to get up.
That was a very challenging trail. Even though that was the easier one.
Supposedly easier.
Supposedly.
Those other people that came up did not look winded. First point I tried was some of that Rhyolite, and I didn't glue it good, and it came off. It did hit the fish, still sharp. Hit the fish, but kind of broke off. I could have landed right here and just walked right over and taken it. So look, work's done for us.
Oh, back in the day, they would have said that.
Yeah, just pull in right here, walk right over. Check it out. Crazy. These little picnic tables with these little ponds. Ooh, jeez. Trout. Oh, wow. Nice. Up. Bleed them. All right. Stone knife. What we're gonna do is just pull everything out. Okay. There's that. Plastic fork. Some cayenne, flint and steel, right here. All right. Let's see what we got here. So, I learned of a trick. If you don't overcook the fish, you could pull the spine where the head was. The head fell off. You could pull the spine out in one piece. Just gently pull it out. All that meat, and you just pick at that. Came out one piece so you don't make it bony. Little sprinkling like that. This is really good. Really, really good. Make sure I got all the bones. Let's see the bones. Right there. Yum. Bushcraft. Trout dinner. Brook trout. Flint and steel. Fire on a shelf mushroom. Arrowhead, spear points, knives out of this chert that we find.
That is pineapple weed. If you take some, crush it. Oh gosh. When you smell it, it smells so good and it smells like pineapple. And you can make it into a tea. Look at it, it's all here. This is really, really rare for me to see. I never see this stuff. I'm pretty sure Pennsylvania is the only place I've seen it, honestly. And it smells and tastes so freaking good. Unfortunately, we are on a ball field, so I don't know if they use any herbicides here. So I'm not gonna pick any. But that's so exciting, look.
Rupert Covered Bridge was built in 1847 by Jesse Beard. Cost him $1,600. There it is. There's the crew. The bridge was damaged during a flood. And the waterway it's over top, it's called Fishing Creek. So I should probably fish in there then. And there it is. So there is Fishing Creek. And there's Rupert Bridge. Covered bridge. Look at that. That is a good looking bridge. Printer bee floating in the air up there. Oh, I could just go to fish. There's some beautiful creeks around here. On this side, it's all on the other. So we could get up on the highway over there and come down. Built in 1770. Looks like that shiploads. Truck is having issues.
Jeez.
Bet you that's what dinosaurs sounded like.
What do you say?
Right here in the gravel, right next to the sidewalk, is some jasper.
Oh wow.
It's just gravel. They chopped it up for... Look at that.
Is that it as well or no?
Let's find out. No. I don't know what that is. Looks like it, but... White cherty stuff.
Weird.
Let's look at this real quick. nappable stuff. It's not the greatest. I should have my flint and steel to test if it sparks or not. Are not pets.
Why not?
Oh, this has all the state animals. Is that a potato? Don't feed the squirrels potatoes.
It's another spot along the Susquehanna.
So, picked up some salmon, and I already ate one, and what I did was I dipped it in horseradish that I bought at this place. The place is called Wild for Salmon, and it is amazing. That is like the best salmon I've ever had. And I split it with Leia. She took half, I took half, and it was fillets, like really thin and really good. Salty, but good. And then this is a traditional smoked. So I'm going to try this in a little bit. It's still thawing. It's already cooked. It's already smoked. It says ready to eat.
Horseradish.
And that was super spicy, super good. My nose is still running from it. Look at that.
Smoked salmon.
Wow. I think I got my new favorite travel treat. It's almost like a super soft jerky, but it's salmon. Wow, super salty, but super good. Rivers and creeks. This stuff is called basinite. Got a little bit of it. Some of it's good, some of it's not. I'll be able to get points out of all that. Look at that. That's gonna get a nice point, even with cracks. Smaller points out of that. Good stuff. PA rock. So far, so good. First few days of the next rock trip. Got quite a bit of stuff. This is only one bag. Alright, guys. I will be probably out about another week, and then I'll be uploading. As of right now, when I come to a spot like this, I'm not looking to collect the flint here, but I am mapping it. I have a project that I'm working on, and I'm mapping chert locations and chert density, how much chert is washing out into rivers, and was it available to Native Americans in the past. And did they use it? Which, from what I'm seeing so far, yes, they did, especially in this area.
Look at it. It's like perfectly just sitting there waiting for you.
I don't think it's Flint.
No?
No, I'm going to check it, though.
Oh, it might be limestone, right?
Just limestone.
Yeah. Come on. Scratch that.
So just an example of some of the stuff you could actually make from creeks. I didn't get this stuff from this particular creek. I got this from a different creek. But this is a spear point for an atlat, a dart. You throw this with a long spear, with a spear thrower. And then this is a limestone-based chert, much like what we found down here. And this is just a knife for cutting. This is a crude knife. This is not a fancy knife. I just percussion shaped this. I didn't do any flaking. Just percussion, just hitting the blades off. I didn't shape the base any. I just wanted to see if it would work, and it made a nice knife. And that's a perfect spear point. I love this thing. Okay, let's get going. We are heading to check out a free campsite, but I don't know. It seems a little weird. There was a guy releasing a wild raccoon at the end of the corner here. He had a cage and he was struggling with it. The thing was backing itself up into the cage like it didn't want to be let go. The guy was insisting. It seemed, I don't know, a little weird, man. Releasing raccoons back into the wild at the end of the campsite. We'll see. I'll get back to you. It's probably going to be weird. Usually if you see something weird going into a free campsite, it's gonna be weird. So, pro tip, trust me on that. Get back to you soon. Yes! Now I have energy to do things. Now I could walk. Okay, going. Alright, so let me catch everybody up here on what I've been doing. I started up in the Adirondacks. Well, actually, I started in the Catskills, went up into the Adirondacks, came back down into the Catskills, then explored all around that area, found a bunch of flint for flint knapping, survival bushcraft tools, stuff like that. Did some camping in very primitive campsites out in the middle of freaking nowhere. And now I'm following the Mohawk River all the way up and over into Vermont to look for more treasures and stuff like that. Adventure. Looking for adventure. So this definitely looks like moosey territory. Moosey. This is Moose Town. This is definitely Moose Town. I sense a moose. And I'm sorry I got the blinker on, but Leah's getting the wood and there's cars flying down here, so. Alright. Gotta get to camp. It's probably about a half an hour away. So, see you guys there. There are cars scattered coming up and down this main road going through. But both sides is a lake. Lake on that side, lake on the other side. Man. Alright, so it's just a lot of this. I've been to the Great Smoky Mountains, and this is way more wilderness than that. Check back soon. It's my first catfish. That's awesome. Slept in the truck at a Walmart for like 4 hours maybe, and I'm all cramped up, and I was like in a ball like that, so that was uncomfortable. Gotta find a campsite. Whoa.
Roadside vegetable stand. See what they got. Fresh herbs, potatoes, garlic, tomatoes, zucchini, squash, peppers, blueberries, firewood, and raw honey.
So $6. $10 for honey. You want to get honey?
Sure.
Let's get some honey and get her. So 16.
Alright, let me grab my wallet. We got some blueberries. These look amazing. Route 20 honey, raw honey, and some zucchini and summer squash. Yum. So, not to alarm you, but you have a friend. it is some kind of giant moth.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Lower
He's just
Road.
chilling.
Help me show it off real quick. Poured all this. They ate sturgeon and catfish. Birds, reptiles, amphibians, animals, and fish. $7,000.
So there's one to replicate.
I like this stuff. It's nice. Alright guys, I'm going to sleep. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Want to say good night? Good night.
We didn't even start the damn Flint trip yet. Getting ready to head out here. Knapping stuff, adventure bag, fishing poles, and a bunch of stuff in the back. Just gotta load up the clothes, the camping stuff, the tent, and then we'll probably get to our campsite at like 9 tonight. It took all day to get ready. So this trip here right now is kind of like a prelude to the Flint trip. The Flint trip itself is going to be in Vermont. What I'm doing right now is I'm just taking a few days to take it easy, relax after the whole lockdown thing. I'm going back to the spot where I left off in the last videos at my favorite campgrounds, that really beautiful lake. Saw this and I pulled off. This water is like, wow. I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful this lake is. It's unbelievable to me. I love this lake. I'm just gonna hang out there for 3 nights and then make my way up to Vermont. I needed some time to camp and just relax and wind down. Alright guys, I just got to the camp here. I'm really tired. I'm exhausted. I had a long drive. So I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm gonna go to sleep. Have a good one. So, we left last night at 7 p.m. and I wasn't going to start the Flint trip yet. I was gonna go camping for a few days just to relax. We got to the first campsite and it was full. So we tried to sleep in the car and I was just really uncomfortable and really ramped up, I think because I had some of her super coffee, but I couldn't sleep. So she was just about asleep, just falling asleep. I was like, come on, let's go. I'm looking for rocks. So I stopped at this creek here. We drove over that bridge. Saw our way down here, and I figured I would stop because I thought there might be something in here. I'm looking along and I see a lot of the sandstone stuff. What's this? Looks like it'll flake. Give it a try. Look at that. Some kind of black flint. I'm not sure what that is. I'll keep that though. One for the effort at least. Interesting black flint. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna have to look into this area and see if I could get a name. This is like a wide, shallow creek, and there's a bunch of crows out there. It's a really pretty spot. You fishing there? So this here is called lady's thumb. This plant here, and it's related to a plant. It's called smartweed, and Paleo Indians 12,000 years ago used it as a spice in their food. Peppery. So I have not found smartweed anywhere yet. This is still lady's thumb. But when I find some smartweed, I'm gonna try it and taste it. Limestone. This is a good sign. There's stuff around. This is a piece of limestone. And usually when you find limestone chunks like that, there is flint nearby. So, somewhere around here. Maybe up there. Washing down. Here's a piece. Thin piece. So, limestone, flint, chert. I'll show you on the edge here. See how shiny that is there? This would be good for like a flint and steel. If you have the steel, you could hit this against it, it'll create a spark. Here. It's very similar to this, if you look at it. See how the outside's very similar? But then this up here is called, I don't know how to pronounce it, chalcedony. And that I've not found around here anywhere. So that's a first.
Cool.
It's white.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's usually kind of translucent, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, let me, here's another piece right here. This is the, that stuff though. Let's just check this. Not Onondaga. Okay. I'm gonna take a little piece off. Yeah, that's chalcedony. This is almost like a, I would call it like a Flint Ridge type material, this white stuff. I had a big blade of the white chalcedony from Flint Ridge, from Nether's farm. And I made a blade for the wood beardsman and gave it away as a gift on his channel.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
the only piece I ever got of that.
It was that giveaway contest.
Yeah.
Where you had Easter eggs hidden.
Yep. So this is the same kind of stuff from that knife. One's in Ohio, one's here. Oh, man. I need to sleep at some point. I was just testing this piece because I saw this little tiny shiny.
Whoa, hello.
Look at this. It's got limestone in it, but it's a lot of flint. And it's white on the outside. What the hell is this? Okay. Looks similar to this. This is more crystally. This is fine grained. So there's like a bunch of different stuff here apparently. Cool. So I lied about this being the only piece here. There's actually a bunch. I just wasn't looking at it because it's white. I was looking for this, not that. We didn't even start the damn Flint trip yet. How does this happen? So, anyway, I'm going to go relax. I need to sleep. And we still got a lot to do. This isn't even the Flint trip yet. So, I gotta sleep. I gotta sleep.
Kind of a bridge to nowhere.
Look at all these critters here. Bears. Porcupine. Fisher cat. That's all on the trail cam here. Here's this cat. Look. People probably want to see the bobcat the most. Flint. 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 Used as gravel. Damn. Let's just call the gravel company and see where they're blasting.
Yeah, right? It is everywhere, look.
Mm.
There's a piece. There's a piece. There's a piece.
This is that stuff that I just found.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hear the waterfall. Getting close.
So, like, once you get an idea of where Flint is, it's not too hard to find it. I mean, it's everywhere around here, apparently.
The more time you spend doing this, you get an eye for it too. Danger.
There's a nice waterfall view. Smell that? What is that?
It smells good, whatever it is.
I've never smelled that before.
It
What
smells
is that?
like... It's almost like cucumber.
Yeah, like a citrus cucumber or something.
Yeah, what is that?
Whoa!
Did you get vertigo?
Yeah.
I just
Oh.
I wasn't expecting that.
Wow.
I saw
Yeah,
the
that's
water
a-
there and it goes down.
That's a drop. Holy shit.
We gotta bleep that.
Bleep. Wow, you can't tell how steep it is.
Plug rock. You see
Okay.
how that limestone is pouring out from the wall right there? That pile? Now the next big flood that comes through is going to wash that downstream. And if there's flint in the limestone, it'll wash out like that, and that's how you find the cobbles and bricks of it, way downstream.
Oh, wow. That is a straight drop. It looks like a little puddle, but that's... I don't know how to show you how steep this is.
Just another pit stop, random stop, and just wanted to show you what vertigo looks like.
Vertigo, a feeling of dizziness, a swimming in the head. Figuratively, a state in which all things seem to be engulfed in a whirlpool of terror.
I look up, I look down, I look up, I look...
I don't think that'll come out on camera how high up we are. Is this shaking? Stop! I'm out. I'm done.
Bye, waterfall.
So I napped this from some of that rock. Gnarly looking stuff. In the wall, huge chunks.
Is there?
Yeah.
That means it's probably in the creek.
Big fish just jumped. I don't know if you got that on camera or not. We're still heading to the campground, but I decided to stop here. And I found what looks to be a giant piece of flint here. We'll give it a test and see how it looks. Let's try this edge. It's not high quality, but it'll nap. Gonna bring it with me to experiment with. Looks more limestone than chert to me. Okay. This is esopus in here. Little bits of it. Little tiny. I'm gonna try cracking it open. Usually if it's high quality stuff, it rings like a bell. Let's see. It smells like sparks.
I smelled that too.
Nah, I'm not going to be able to get into this piece too easily. But there's a little bit right there.
Just found some fossils. Is a seashell?
So we're at the campground finally, and Leah fell asleep. We're waiting to check in, and can't check in until 2, so I'm gonna go down to the water. Yep, I'm gonna do that right now. So I took a hike and found this. Look at that. So I'm up on a big hill here. And I still can't capture how awesome this water is. You can see the rocks under it, clearly. You can't get the color. It's like neon green, blue, clear. Crazy. That's my lake. Here, I'm gonna just try to fish for a little bit and take it easy. See if I catch anything. So we're all set up. Just gonna make ourselves some New England clam chowder again. Read my book.